Are we recording now?
We are in fact recording,
Sweet.
sir. All right.
I wish I had have not opened mine early, so everybody could see my surprise by the
dude.
fork that comes with it.
Fork
It's
is pretty
folded.
sweet.
It was cool.
Yeah.
Like this.
Little folded fork.
Look at that.
It's great.
Genius.
All right. I'm grabbing some hot water.
Okay, yeah, you want to fill mine up too?
Yeah. Oh, dude, I gotta pour the sauce packs and stuff in it first.
Pour the sauce packs in first.
Yeah. Oh,
For sure.
Absolutely.
I wonder what this is. For sure.
Sweet and sour sauce.
Sweet and sour sauce.
Sweet and sour sauce.
This seems like kind of gross. Smells kind of weird.
Oh. That's how you know it's good ramen, though.
Okay, take your word for it.
Yep. Have I had this before? Absolutely not. But
this is much different than Mr. Noodle, is what I'm used to.
yeah, dude,
Yeah.
Mr. Noodle's pretty solid. There is another version of this that I typically get at Sobeys. It's got like a little Dutch boy on it. It makes my heart happy.
Dutch boy.
Yeah, but it's like a Japanese ramen.
Well, I went to High Mart. Shout out
Yeah.
High Mart, Moncton.
Nice.
Cool store. And they had a bunch of different ones, but I figured you'd get a kick out of the Naruto on there.
Dude, it's great. I wish I watched a lot more Naruto.
I didn't know
like
if
the
you
first
did or
3
not,
seasons,
but
but that was a few years ago.
Yeah.
You ever watch One Piece?
Not really. I never could get into it. I watched a little bit, but
I'll be watching the remake when it comes out here.
like the
Shall
live
I
action one?
load up your ramen?
Load up my ramen.
All right, let's see what we can do.
I can warm it up for me.
Yeah, sure.
I'll clean up your garbage. Were you born in a barn? Jesus.
There we go.
Have you listened to Angus's podcast?
Angus?
Angus, the Australian GPP fella?
Oh, I haven't listened to his podcast, but I've been watching a lot of his stuff over the past couple of years.
His podcast is funny.
Yeah. He is a funny dude.
He's a funny guy.
Yeah.
Just Australians are funny in general. They're
True.
my favorite people.
I think we gotta let those sit for a little while.
Yeah. Okay, well, we can do the intro and
Very true.
let them sit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look at that. It's like a puck. It's like a puck of ramen.
It's great. Welcome to ramen.
Welcome to ramen.
I'm just gonna close that up, let it sit for a little while.
I threw my thing out. Should I put a thing over top? Maybe? I think it's probably fine. It's probably fine.
It's fine. It's fine,
Yeah.
man. Dude,
It's the
it's
worst
just
thing.
ramen.
It'll be al dente, maybe. It's fine.
There you go.
Do you want to intro us? Say what's going on?
Heck yeah.
I'll just sit down. So
All right. Welcome back to Fitness Snacks. This is going to be episode 2. Today, Luke's and I are going to be taking a look at a day in the life of Mr. Reacher as we also review ramen. Ramen reviews Reacher.
Ramen and Reacher reviews. Oh, and we have Mountain Dew Baja Blast,
We do.
which
Sugar-free.
is sugar-free because health.
Yeah, of course.
Yep.
All right.
All right,
So
let's get this thing going.
let's get this puppy going.
Oh, yeah, look at that. That's ramening.
Is it now?
Oh, yeah.
That's great.
Look at that. They're all noodly.
So we're gonna turn that
Turn
down.
it down a little bit so we don't get the...
And
We could subtitle it so we can...
Oh!
But then they'll see the subtitles.
they would see the
Do
subtitles.
we want them to... What if they want to subtitle it as well? We don't want double subtitle.
No.
We'll just listen to it. It's fine.
Yeah. Let's just listen.
If I just sit- yeah.
Alan Richson, it's Men's Health. Open the door. We've been searching for you for days.
Men's Health. You found my humble cabin in the woods. All right, let's go check out the gym and fridge.
So first off,
Instantly. One arm barbell curls.
dude's jacked.
Yeah.
Let's get
Huge.
off the tip. Absolutely huge.
Just massive fella.
Is he natural?
Is he natty?
Is he natty?
Natty or not?
Natty or not, baby?
Man, it's hard to say. I'm pretty sure in this video...
I'm gonna say no.
Yeah.
He may be natural nowadays, whatever else. There's for building the sheer volume of muscle mass that he has, he
Like either not natty or there's like huge outlier.
right.
Oh no, I think I broke my... No,
I got a limp fork.
Yeah, I thought I broke one for a second.
Mine. Oh no, mine
Snaps.
doesn't.
Yeah.
It's snapping. So I'm gonna grab a real fork.
I'm I'm gonna
I'm
use.
a real boy.
I'm gonna use the fork it came with, like a.
Goddamn.
Oh my god, that's kind of spicy.
If yours is spicy, I'm terrified to know what mine's gonna be like.
Hmm.
All right.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know. Let's wait and see.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens. Give him a little more time to
Yeah.
explain himself.
Yeah.
All right, show us what's in that fridge. Sorry.
Dropping that action movie voice. Let's see that fridge.
So this is my kitchen. This is my fridge. I'm actually terrified about what we're gonna find in here. Oh, not bad. I think my wife did some cleaning. Because it doesn't usually look like this. There's no pizza leftovers in here, so something. So my wife must have known you guys were coming and cleaned out the pizza because there's always pizza in the fridge.
What staples do you always have in there?
Why is that ramen so spicy? God damn it! Spicy sauce guy.
Dude, look at this. God damn it.
So you got some veggies, some fruits in there. Butter. Like this looks like a normal person's fridge. That's great.
Yeah, for the most part.
I see the leftovers.
Yep.
Like-
Protein shakes, honestly, phenomenal. More people should have them in their diets. Not enough people get protein. The majority of the time, as is, from what I found. Unless they're eating like super clean and healthy every single day of the week. I like protein drinks for a quick get up and go.
Yeah, I don't mind protein shakes and protein drinks.
Yeah.
I almost find it's the opposite. A lot of people eat way more meat than they probably need to.
Meat, correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're probably hitting their protein.
Mm-hmm.
Like protein recommendations, especially these days, aren't that high. You know what I mean?
No, it's not crazy high. For most people that work out, I can understand, like, even for myself, tracking macros and stuff back in the day, I found it to actually be kind of difficult to get enough protein in. Speaking of which, protein recommendations. Where are we sitting at nowadays?
I believe the high end is 0.8 grams per kilogram of lean body mass.
I thought it was
1.8?
1.6 per kilo.
Yeah.
0.8 per pound.
0.8 per pound, yes. Yeah. Or 1.8 per kilo, right? It'd be 1.8 per kilo.
1.8 or 1.6, somewhere in that
Something like
range.
that.
Yeah.
1.8
So
per kilo.
a lot of people used to preach 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. That's overdoing it on the high end. The negative effects of that is you're going to get some pretty nasty protein poops.
Yeah, bloating maybe.
Yeah, someone might be a little upset.
Depending on what kind of
The source.
protein source, you might get constipated. And like a lot of people eat more red meat. Like I think red meat consumption is higher than it's ever been in history.
Right.
So this is making my nose run a little bit.
Just a tiny bit. That's all right.
So like that stuff, typically high in saturated fats, not great for heart health.
Right.
And there is some association with cancer and high consumptions of red meat, which
Yeah.
I don't know is substantial, but you know,
If you're
it's something to
barbecuing
consider.
more than once a day, probably dial it back.
Yeah.
But otherwise, like most of what we're seeing.
This is like when you clean up your house before people come over. There's none of the good stuff is in here right now. You know, this almost looks healthy. There's almond milk down there. Like, we're doing good. These are my wife's protein drinks. These are only 30 grams of protein in these. The weak sauce. I'll show you some better ones later. So we always have eggs.
30 grams of protein in a protein shake is great.
Yeah. Oh, it's phenomenal.
I've always got a lot of eggs. That is like my go-to breakfast. So we've got, we got a couple dozen here. Cage-free. We're polite to the chickens. Don't look at the no-baked cookie dough from a local bakery. I don't stick spoons in that all day long. But we do have a lot of cut fruit. We've got 3 boys in the house. They love to dive into fruit all the time, and I've got one kid who's like a fruit bat, and it's like all he eats. So he and I are just in there munching away. And from what I've been told, you can't have too much fruit. So I think it's a safe one. Don't.
Can you have too much fruit?
There's that one lady that died from eating only fruit. She became malnourished. So you can't go on an all fruit diet.
Yeah.
Probably not a good idea.
Not the best idea.
I think like anything, like you can overdose on water. So I'm sure you can overdose on fruit too.
The don't pee for a wee, where a woman's she got water intoxication because it was the competition back in like 2008, 2009.
Yeah.
Ramen's spicy, man.
This is really spicy, yeah.
Gosh darn it. Yeah, where she died of water intoxication because the challenge was to drink as much water as possible and don't go to the washroom.
Yeah.
Don't wee for a wee.
Seems like a bad idea.
Yeah.
But
Don't mind.
overall, I think people should probably eat more fruit. I think most people aren't getting enough fiber.
Yeah. Oh, that's huge. Did you hear in Japan that they now have Coca-Cola with fiber in it because it is so incredibly difficult to get fiber out in Japan?
Okay. I wonder why. Like, why can't they get fiber in Japan? Like, what's up with that?
I wonder if it's just the supply and demand of food out there, right?
Maybe. Fun fact also about Japan is they're having a horrible time with bear attacks.
What?
Yeah, because their population is aging, so they're not hunting. There's not as many hunters.
Oh.
So the bear population is growing, and the bears are just coming into towns.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah,
That's
rural
nuts.
communities. Isn't that wild?
That is pretty
They
crazy.
had to call in the army or something like that.
That's nuts.
The cheese dogs. Once again, I have 3 boys, so I can blame the kids on the cheese dogs, but I do love hot dogs. A little mustard, onion. If you can find some chili, great. I didn't say that, okay? Just cut that. People are going to eat like after they see this, because I eat whatever the hell I want, and I'm not kidding.
How many meals do you eat in a day?
I eat about every hour. I don't know if they're like full meals, probably like 4 full meals, Let me show
This part's funny.
Yeah, every hour. Look at the size of them, though.
Yeah, like he's what, 275, 6'3", 6'4"?
Something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. But like every hour is excessive, and a normal person would never be able to keep up with that routine.
No, that'd be ridiculous.
Like, imagine a construction worker being like, "Sorry, gotta work, gotta stop the job here."
Yeah. Then again, is Alan Richson?
Richardson.
Richson.
Richardson.
He's not your everyday Joe.
He's not. Yeah.
So for most people, 3 square meals a day, get some protein, get some fiber in.
Mm-hmm.
I think the whole food approach is fantastic. If you're snacking throughout the day to kind of top up the total amount of calories and protein and other stuff that you need, go for it.
I think the average person should snack less.
Right.
Sorry, that's spicy.
Yeah.
Just because the average person isn't moving that much. Like, I think the average steps for an American, so not a Canadian where we are, but an American is like 3,000 to 5,000 steps a day.
Right.
Which is abysmal. It's like you're so low. Snacking probably isn't necessary. Just make your meals a little bit more filling. Like add some vegetables. Most people aren't eating vegetables, so
true. Yeah.
you what a day of eating for me really looks like. This is the God's honest truth. Ready? This is my breakfast. Pre-made packs of oatmeal. I like a little variety in my life. So I'll take the apples and cinnamon, or my favorite, which I'm almost out of, and it's a little scary, the maple and brown sugar. I put it in.
Do you remember the Dino Nugget oatmeal? Or not the Dino Nugget, sorry. The Dino Egg oatmeal.
Dude, I still buy it.
I didn't know this. I didn't know they still made it. I used to crush that like crazy.
Oh, it's amazing.
So good.
Especially like pre-workout, you're getting, you're getting an okay amount of fiber out of it. But even for just having a little bit more complex carbs to fuel you through a workout, sure, spicy ramen would raise your heart rate and your body temp just a little bit. Yeah, we're crushing this. But
we have milk.
I think we have milk for afterwards. We're gonna grab that in a bit. But yeah, oatmeal, phenomenal. Like really, really good. Pretty easy on the gut as well for the majority of people.
Yeah, I like oatmeal. Add honey, syrup.
Yeah,
like maple syrup is a huge thing. So.
Oh yeah, just having more complex sugars and stuff in there.
Berries,
pre-workout.
some nuts. All like
everything that they're showing.
In the microwave for the perfect 27 seconds. I'm a little obsessive. Doesn't want to be mushy, don't want to be too hot. 27 seconds, 2 packs. That's my breakfast. Here's my lunch. This is what I do for lunch. I'm going to show you what I do. Let me open this guy. This is a fresh one. but they put the price tag right over the zipper.
Didn't expect Jack Reacher to struggle with the deli cheese.
Here, I'll open it like this. Okay. You take some cheese. I take 2 pieces of Swiss. You don't want to overdo it. You're not eating a cheese taco, you're eating a meat cheese taco. You take some turkey. You do one little, you don't want to overdo it, so just one little plop or 2. There we go. One little stripe of mustard. The cheese is the bread. So you got your little flavor in the middle, you got your protein, and you got your meat and cheese taco. I could eat 50 of these.
He's still eating as if he's Thad Castle in Blue Mountain State, baby. I respect that.
I think as we do more reviews, you'll notice people that do not have a personal chef and they make their own meals do not follow recipes. They just make food and slap it together.
Yeah.
And maybe occasionally follow a recipe,
Mm-hmm.
like for special occasions, like Thanksgiving or something. Weird that he has no carbs in it at all. Like just wrapped in a tortilla.
It's just fat and protein.
just fat
pretty
and
much.
protein.
I
Which
mean,
is like,
mustard doesn't add calories. Which
no,
is
mustard is like
just
nothing. There was like some mayo in there,
Yeah,
maybe.
mayo. Yeah, so maybe a little high on the. I wouldn't have this as like a pre-workout or even post-workout, but as a slightly filling snack throughout. I mean, sure, you can.
Yeah. Or like
That's fine.
I ran out of bread and I need something to eat for lunch.
Sure.
You know?
I mean, hey, it's an adult Lunchable.
Yep.
Do you guys want one? Dude, they're the best.
What do you have for dinner?
Dinner is good. This is my wife's lovely homemade turkey meatloaf. Very lean, tons of protein. Sometimes we'll have some mashed potatoes in it if I need a little carbs. And then we have some greens, like salad or green beans.
Is it hard to stick with your diet when you're on set?
When I'm on set, it's super easy to maintain what I eat. In fact, I eat the healthiest when I'm on set because I have somebody cooking for me.
How's your
There you
diet?
go.
See, it makes a huge difference when you have somebody doing everything for you. It's easier to stay on task because you're not having to make any choices.
It changed over the years.
My diet changes depending on like where I'm at in my jobs. You know, like Reacher, I play Reacher. Reacher's got to be big so I can bulk. I call it bulking constantly, so I just eat whatever I want.
Look at that guy.
So Natty or Not would have a field day here.
I'm pretty sure they've done, like Natty or
Yeah.
Not has done Reacher already, and I'm pretty sure they say he's not Natty.
Yeah. I've seen the majority of this video previously.
Yeah.
I'm going with the same opinion
Not Natty.
because of more so the workout program.
Well, wait and see.
Yeah.
Want.
But we,
And I do work out 5 days a week, so I think I can get away with a lot of it. If I'm not playing Reacher, which is the other half of the year, I can't be so big usually. I limit the carbs. I try to cut back on the sugar because I eat cookies every.
I noticed when he does play Reacher,
yeah.
he does bulk up, and you can tell that he's like puffed up. Like his face gets puffy.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
day, cookie dough every day, our secret. But yeah, I try to limit the carbs and the cheese. So if I do that, I'm good. I can get away with with a lot more.
What did you eat growing up?
Growing up, it was it was a different era. It was 80s and 90s. Spam was huge. I would open up a can of Spam and we'd slice it up. We'd saute it in a pan and throw it on a sandwich with like processed American cheese.
For us normal people, bologna basically.
Yeah.
Just peel the plastic off. That and a little mustard on white bread. It doesn't get more all-American than a
Probably
white.
shouldn't have it for every meal. If you're in college, it's fine.
Yeah.
Like the younger you are, the more resilient I find your body has a tendency to be to bounce back. Even talking about this with the girlfriend the other day. The more fragile your body is, the better quality everything that you should be putting into it. For the most part, is essentially my general rule of thumb. But again, the more progress you want to make, ideally, the better fuel you're putting into, right?
Yeah.
So you can eat heavily processed foods for a little while and probably not have much of an issue with it, but eventually it will start catching up with you.
Yeah, and like, I think the negative effects are a little bit overblown. Like some
Right.
people will eat processed foods their whole life
And not have any
and not have any negative issues. I think most people will eat processed foods their whole life
Yeah.
and not have any negative issues.
I would never eat ramen out of a cup, Lucas.
Yeah, I'm struggling.
It's hot.
I'm sweating. Like if we're talking about Spam, like bacon would kind of fall in that category too. Most people are going to eat bacon their whole lives, especially here where we live, like in the Maritimes.
Well, even
Canada.
American cheese, because it has to be over like 20% actual milk product in order for it to be considered cheese, which is why they call it Kraft slices instead.
Yeah.
Because it's not actually considered real cheese, but it still has some milk product in it.
Yeah. I think the
Yeah.
stress of trying to optimize your diet would
Oh.
be more negative than eating
Oh.
processed foods slightly more frequently.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. If it allows you to hit your macros and your nutrients and everything else, for the most part, you're probably doing fine.
Yeah.
When it starts giving your body an issue, take the hint, start
Yeah, yeah.
making changes. But before then, work on the other things that you aren't doing. Like if you're focusing so hard on your nutrition to take out all the processed foods, but you're not working out, you're missing the low-hanging fruit.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. And like what was I gonna say? I forget now. Okay, let's keep
that's
going.
all right.
Bread, mustard, cheese, spam sandwich, but that was my childhood.
What would we never see in your fridge?
Anything vegan? Vegan people are like, it's almost like a real cookie. And you're like, no, why do you have to compare it? I'll just have the real cookie. I'm not judging you if you're vegan.
Vegan diets used to be super healthy, but now you can get any kind of junk food also made vegan, which
Very
has
true.
made vegan diets not healthy anymore.
Hey, Oreos are vegan.
Oreos are technically vegan. Yeah.
But I ain't eating that. You know what I'm saying?
What's your go-to protein?
I like the 40 grams, the muscle milk.
What's your snack strategy?
Favorite snack to have on set in Turkey? The country, not the bird. I'm glad you asked. Cerezas.
The snacks are kind of the hardest thing for me. So I do like a lot of cottage cheese. I do a lot of yogurt. I also do a lot of string cheese.
That's fine.
String cheese is the best.
It's pretty solid.
Yeah. Cottage cheese,
Yeah.
overhyped in my opinion. Greek yogurt is great.
Mhm.
I like it for breakfast.
Smoothies.
Smoothies.
Tossing any of that stuff in fruit smoothies.
Yeah.
Not the string cheese.
Yeah. If you're doing if you're kind of more like the bodybuilder type, substituting it for sour cream.
True.
Or, substituting sour cream for yogurt, sorry.
Yep.
Or,
There's low-fat options for
right?
either.
Yeah.
I have the worst diet. People, the nutritionists around the world their heads are falling off right now.
What's your go-to comfort food?
I was given for my birthday recently 8
We're
pounds
not nutritionists, but,
of raw cookie dough. I ate all of it. Where does it go? I don't know.
I occasionally eat raw cookie dough. It's
Raw cookie dough is fine.
Yep.
Eating 8 pounds of it in a single sitting.
yeah, that's a little much.
I don't know. If
You have to be
you're
exactly
already
sure.
dealing
Yeah.
with blood sugar issues, probably not the smartest idea.
Probably not.
But binge eating, certain things like that, when you're already in phenomenal shape, is it really going to harm you all that much?
We have to define binge eating because a lot of people will say,
Yeah.
I binge ate.
Yeah.
When realistically, you just overate. Binge
Right.
eating is an eating disorder
Right.
where you can't stop eating.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Overeating is just something we all do sometimes.
Christmas is around the corner.
Yes.
If we overeat for a single day, probably not going to be an issue.
Not a big deal.
If you're doing it for the full 2 weeks that you have off of work and you're sitting on your butt and you're not working out and anything else,
Yeah.
probably going to start running into some issues and
Yeah.
your body's going to start freaking out at you.
You probably feel kind of crappy.
So you'd be like pretty lethargic.
Yeah.
Sleep might be a little bit messed up. But again, short term, it's going to be hard to create an issue out of it. Long term, that's where things really start to
Yeah. And
settle
like,
in.
it's like once you start overeating and
Yeah.
you can't stop yourself and it's making you feel guilty or shameful and it's affecting other parts of your life, then maybe you should talk to somebody because you might have a binge eating disorder. The rest of us, we all overeat. I've put on 10 pounds in one day from overeating. It just happens sometimes.
I had a 6-pound sandwich in a 45-minute sitting.
Exactly. We all overeat.
It happens.
Yeah. It's not a big deal. It happens. Just get back on track.
Yeah.
Where it goes.
Do you drink coffee?
This is my coffee. My coffee is a 5-hour energy. So it's efficient. It's delicious. Yeah, you pop one of these in the
They're
morning.
not delicious. Don't believe them.
Good as gold.
What's Reacher's favorite thing to cook?
Reacher, to Reacher, a calorie is a calorie. It doesn't matter if it comes from like fat or sugar. Reacher will eat anything that works for him.
How do you make your protein shake?
My go-to protein shake, it's ice, almond milk, a ton of protein powder. Sometimes I'll do a banana, but usually I go fruitless. I try to limit the sugar. 3 giant handfuls of
Sugar
spinach.
in that,
I do
man.
peanut butter,
Okay.
cacao.
Yeah, that's another thing.
Yeah. Like, stop worrying about sugar. It's not a big deal unless you have.
If it is
some
the
kind of diabetes or
90%,
prediabetes,
yeah. If it's 90% of your diet, sure, yeah, then you can be concerned about it.
Yeah.
For the most part, people aren't getting enough fruit as is. As well, fruit, because it has fiber in it, it's also going to slow the total digestion time of it. So realistically, you're not getting the same level of an insulin spike out of consuming fruits. And if people say blending up your fruit makes it worse because it's releasing sugar 10 times faster, that's all bullcrap.
Yeah.
It really is.
Everything you eat releases insulin. Like meat even releases insulin to some extent. The only people that maybe should limit sugar a little bit, there's some evidence that people with insulin sensitivity will have better weight management success with lower carbohydrate diets.
Very true.
But for the majority of us, and especially Reacher, he definitely doesn't look like he would have insulin sensitivity, but you never know.
Right.
Probably not something he needs to
One of the
about.
biggest things that you can do to manage insulin sensitivity as well is immediately after eating, go for a walk. 10 minutes, go for a walk. It'll bring it down, I believe it's by like a third of what it otherwise would spike to if you're just sedentary. But go for a walk if you're concerned about it.
The easiest way to get rid of insulin sensitivity is to not get rid of it, but like reduce the effects of it, is to lose body fat, live a healthy, active lifestyle, and eat a decently balanced diet.
Consume fiber along with your carbs.
Fiber, protein, fat, all reduces glycemic index of food. So.
For a little depth of flavor, and avocado, so I get the fats in there. But sometimes I put oats in there if I want like a little extra.
You take any supplements?
These are trace mineral drops, so these are all natural minerals and performance electrolytes. Swear to you, this has saved my life because when I'm working out 5 days a week, using heavy weights all the time, your body never has a chance to recover. You're never 100%. I suffered from full body, whole system-wide muscle cramps. In fact, the other day, I did some push-ups, and during the push-ups, I started to cramp up. I came up and I took these.
Probably should eat more carbs.
There you go. Mineral drops, electrolyte. I mean, sure, but again, they're supplemental for a reason. If you are consuming everything highly processed and you know that you're not getting whole foods in, go see a dietitian or your family doctor first. Get a blood test done to see if any of the stuff will even have a remote benefit. For the majority of people, it won't.
For the majority of people, just eat some vegetables, bro.
Even if it's once a week, cook yourself up a steamed bowl of veggies. You're probably going to be fine.
Have a salad. You got enough salt in your diet. I promise you, you don't need more electrolytes unless you're like distance running.
Right.
You're not sweating that much.
Exactly. Especially for electrolytes. Even Gatorade, you need to be running or have like above 60% your heart rate max for an hour straight for Gatorade to be remotely beneficial. For the amount of sodium and electrolytes in it.
Like stop drinking Element just for fun. If you're having that much of a problem, go see your doctor.
Right.
I waited 15 minutes, cramps were gone, finished the workout. So this is it, but this is all included.
I'm a little afraid to ask, but what do you grab from the fridge when you're hungry at 2 a.m.?
Here's what I'm going for in the fridge. A nice homemade key lime pie. And then I punish myself in the workout. See, this is the thing. People are going to go like, oh, he eats whatever he wants, oh, whatever. When I go into that gym, I'm like, I deserve to die.
When you're that size and you work out frequently enough, you can eat whatever you want. Like to an extent. Like you can't eat like a 10,000 calorie day every day, but like like when people say you can't outwork a bad diet, it depends on what you define as a bad diet.
Right. If he's eating key lime pie for every single meal, probably a bad diet.
Maybe not a great idea. But if he's like just eating his normal diet and then having dessert every day, you can outwork that, no problem.
There will be a certain level of fitness that you can achieve where it gets very difficult to be able to put on weight even with a bad diet. You look at Brian Shaw, Eddie Hall, all those guys, it is a second job for them to eat. So at that point, they can kind of consume whatever they want because their body is working like an F1 engine where it is just burning through calories nonstop. If you work an office job, if you're under 250 pounds and over 20% body fat, probably don't have that issue.
Yeah, and like metabolism is going to vary from person to person. Some people are going to have higher metabolism. Some people are going to have lower. It's not going to be a huge difference.
Right.
But then activity also plays a role in that, right? So you have to kind of keep all of that in mind when you think about like, hey, why can't I eat what this person eats? Just stop comparing each other.
For how I've eaten, so I'm going to try to work myself to death. What I would love to find in my life is a balance where I kind of eat healthy and then don't have to work quite as hard, but I'm not there yet. I like cookie dough too much. Anyway, speaking of eating crap and needing to work it off, we should go hit the gym. Let's go down.
For some people, that is a terrible idea. That can lead to I can't remember the term for it when people over-exercise. in order to burn off calories or
Yeah.
earn food. I can't remember what it's called. It's not anorexia.
No.
For some reason I want to say workorexia, but that's not a thing.
Yeah. Yeah, where you feel like you need to earn every single calorie that you consume. Yeah. Listen, your body is already burning the majority of your calories with you just being alive. So it needs something for that.
Yeah. And the amount of calories you're going to burn from your workouts is going to be so minimal. And there is actually a point where the body regulates how much energy it's outputting, right? Because of you working out so much. It'll downregulate other processes. So don't try to out-exercise your nutrition. Or don't try to earn your food.
They should be two separate things.
Yeah.
Going down where Reacher was built.
Okay, so this is my home gym. Well, I'm on the road all the time, so my favorite piece in here is this cage. Because of the cables. Cables are something that you find the least in hotels. So for me, anytime I'm in here, I'm on these. It usually makes up the bulk of my workout.
How often do you work out?
I work out 5 days a week. If I need to skip a day and hit a Saturday, I do, but I try to keep it Monday through.
First off, I don't know what order this was filmed in or if they're just montaging certain things. Majority of your workouts start with the largest, most skill-intensive movements first. So typically for the majority of people, especially if you're working out here, that's going to be a lot of your barbell movements or power or strength work, and then break it down into isolation stuff. So bicep curls, overhead tricep extensions, side.
That would be correct for a general population. Right. I don't know what his goals are, but in the bodybuilding world, you would prioritize smaller weak points. Yeah. So if your arms need to get bigger for some reason, you might want to do arms first, or like dips or something.
Whatever you want to progress on the most, you typically have at the very beginning of your workout.
Yeah. But typically it'd be like power, less stable, compound movements, isolation, core, stuff like that. Also, I'm surprised he doesn't work out more days a week.
Sorry, he mentioned only 5?
Yeah, he only does 5. I'm surprised he doesn't do 6, just because most...
Especially for bodybuilding stuff, you can recover from it pretty quick in comparison to most like strength or power work. So you could get like 6.
Like most fitness people tend to work out just more, you know what I mean? Like not because they have to, but just because they do it.
If he's doing like an hour to an hour and a half session 5 days a week, I'd probably say that's enough for him.
Oh yeah, like 5 days a week is definitely plenty, but I'm just surprised he doesn't do more. Yeah.
Friday, so I can have time to recover. I don't spend a ton of time in the gym, 20, 30 minutes tops. Less wear and tear on the body, leaves you feeling good.
I mean, what's your favorite body part to train?
Definitely not the legs. A lot of what I do is like aesthetic, you know, I play Reacher, it's got to look big and large, so, you know, a lot of stuff is upper body, upper arms, upper chest, but my favorite is the pectoralis major. It's actually a little tiny muscle.
It's his chest?
Yeah. So, when you're using your pec major, the majority of your time, you're also using your pec minor, believe it or not. So...
Very fancy word.
Might as well just say chest.
Yep.
But let's see.
A little strip of muscle up here. But if you want to like have that beach body, you want to fill out your t-shirt, you got to...
The way your chest looks is also mostly genetic. The insertions are going to be determined by your genes.
Yeah. You can make
your arms above your head.
Bigger.
Yeah.
You know, so something like this, where you're bringing your arms up and pressing that upper chest together.
So... There's a couple things that I want to mention here.
Yeah.
One, if you're trying to work a muscle incredibly hard, especially like most bodybuilders, there is a reason why they use machines for it. Okay. They want the most amount of stability possible, so that way you can challenge the muscle as hard as humanly possible. The main issue with a incline upright cable press is that those cables are going to want to launch you backwards into the machine. So unless you're having a slight lean forward, and I would recommend a split stance with it, you're probably more so limited by the amount of total weight that you can use because of the lack of stability, as well as your triceps and shoulders are having to do the majority of the work, where I would say something like a fly would probably be a little bit more beneficial than a press.
Yeah, see, I have no problem with the cables.
Right.
But I think the exercise selection is a little bit strange.
Yeah.
Because you're like you said, your triceps and shoulders are going to do a ton of the work on this.
You have to use your core to stabilize the movement as well as your legs, anyways.
And like training specifically the upper chest, I find is such a weird concept because you're going to be training the whole chest either way. Like maybe you'll bias the fibers at the top a little bit.
If anything, like a bottom up cable fly would be more beneficial than like a 45-degree incline press. I would imagine if you're going to do this, bring a bench in, incline it, do it that way instead. But
you're going to start to fill out.
What's your favorite exercise?
Probably the incline bench. I'll come down here and I'll rack. I'll throw 225 on there, slide the bench under, and we develop the the delts, the upper chest. Just leaves you feeling good.
What exercise do you hate?
Well, I can't even do squats. I can't do squats.
Fix that.
Let's see if he tries.
Every single time I do squats, I pinch something in my back, so I can't load from the top. So if I want to do legs, I've got to be pulling, or I've got to have my back supported.
You could do a belt squat.
You could, belt squat would be a lot better. Even just goblet squat would be fine. If you feel like your hips are pinching, it allows you to open up a little bit more.
Yeah, like if it's a lower back, like not loading from the top, I understand it.
Right.
Like depending on what his injury is, he probably could take the time to rehab it. But he does have the cables there. If he had some higher boxes, he could get a dip belt and kind of do a belt squat.
There you go.
I'm sure this guy could afford a belt squat.
Most likely. Yeah.
How do you keep your mind fit?
I try to meditate. Meditation is about manually shifting back into a calmer brain state. So that's what it is for me. Prayer, every day I have a ritual. Every night before I go to bed, that helps. But I also spend time in the sauna, and that 15 minutes for me.
What's your take on meditation?
I think it's fine for the people that feel like they get something out of it. There's a reason why placebos are still a thing that work, and why placebos are a thing, because helping our brain chemistry change is beneficial. So whatever it takes to kind of get you there to a more relaxed state where your body can recover better and it does reduce stress, hey, fantastic. Whatever that is for you, go for it. The majority of the time, I'm not going to hate on anybody that takes time aside to decrease their stress, whatever that looks like for them, as long as it's not in a more harmful way to get to that relaxed state than it would be then to just not do it at all.
Yeah.
So if you're having to take drugs consistently to reduce your state of stress, might want to look into other avenues, but otherwise probably okay for the most part.
Yeah. Like, look at that. What a good spot to stop.
There we go. Now we get the clicks.
Yeah. I'll use this as the thumbnail.
Yeah.
Meditation. I'm a kind of a fan as somebody that is very skeptical about most things.
Right.
I think in a world where we're constantly overstimulated with our phones and TV and computers, not necessarily like the meditation, but just taking some quiet time.
Yeah.
Like where there's no screens on, maybe there's a little less noise, like you're just sitting in your house.
Yeah. So on the back deck, watch the sunset.
Yeah.
I think that kind of thing.
That is nice.
Yeah.
I think it would help a lot of people kind of relax.
In the sauna, that's Zen time. I center myself, so that helps a lot.
How about the hot tub?
The hot tub is definitely not Zen time. I'm trying to keep my kids from killing each other or drowning, because they think it's
true. Yes.
An Olympic-sized pool.
What was the process like to become?
I think that's one thing to chat about real quick. Sauna or hot tub, which one's better?
I don't know. I know sauna can help with recovery slightly.
Right. Yeah.
I'm sure it's very calming. Hot tub may be the same because it warms you up still.
Right.
I don't know which would be better though.
This is just my opinion. Take it or leave it. Hot tub, I would argue is going to be slightly better than sauna. One, because it does help suspend the body, so it takes the pressure of gravity off of it, whatever you want to do with that.
Yeah.
So it allows the joints and everything else to decompress a tiny bit more.
Yeah.
As well, having jets aggressively dig into certain muscle bodies or in your back and other areas like that, giving a certain level of stimulation that is slightly uncomfortable is a good thing for muscles. It's the same reason why active recovery workouts are a good thing. It's the same reason why massage is good, why foam rolling and what's the body tempering that's coming out of Iowa, all that stuff is beneficial because it does help move things around the body. And as we know, the nervous system it likes fighting against us as much as possible. So if we can give it any type of way to relax more, hey, fantastic.
Yeah,
It's like an accelerated version of meditation or massage, whatever else you want to do.
Yeah, potentially.
Creature.
Man, that was the first time in my life that I had a studio executive call and tell me I had to be a certain weight.
I want to throw you out of a helicopter.
So I built a gym in my house and started using weights really primarily for the first time. Up until that point, my basic workout was push-ups, pull-ups, dips, and sit-ups. Anywhere there was like
Honestly,
Yeah,
that's fine for the most part.
like if you don't have access to a gym and you can do pull-ups and push-ups, that's the main caveat of this. Yeah, that's totally fine because you can progress those movements with harder variations.
Right.
And build like a decent physique with it.
Yeah.
That's why his legs are so small.
True. This is all upper body stuff.
All this upper body stuff.
Should have maybe some
split
bodyweight
squats,
squats, some box jumps,
Yeah.
even if you don't have access to equipment.
Some
That's
sprinting.
fine. There you
Like
go.
uphill,
Oh, heck yeah.
pull some Cameron Haynes and carry a 70-pound
Rock
stone
up
up.
and
Yeah, we'll do that guy next.
Oh yeah.
monkey bars. I would run there. I would do 4 sets of 25 of each, and I would run back. I still
If you're doing 4 sets of 25, time to progress that movement.
Yeah. You're pushing it
especially,
close.
yeah, especially on broken. Like progress it, make it a bit harder.
do that. I'll do a lot of core stuff in here, trying to get the legs up. That was like the foundation of my workout for a long time.
Solid. Yeah.
But to add that extra 30 pounds, it took a next level set of resistance.
How did the rapid bulking affect your body?
I kind of went from 0 to 100. Putting on that much weight that fast isn't natural or healthy.
Isn't natural. He's right. It's not natural and it's not healthy to do such a thing. But again, he's not your everyday Joe.
He didn't specify how long it took either.
Yeah,
so did it take a year? Did it take
5
months?
years?
You know,
Yeah.
I think I ended up breaking a joint in my shoulder. I had shoulder surgery. One thing I learned for me when you're working out that often was going from targeted exercises where it's like, today's my bicep and tricep day, is I would do full body exercises. Every day, Monday through Friday, I'm getting a little bit of legs, a little bit of arms.
You can program properly and do a full body split. I believe Jeff Nippert kind of popularized that for a while. If you don't know who he is, maybe we'll do a video on him eventually too. But it is hard to do properly. You have to know how to program it in order to do it.
Especially for like where he's talking about like 20 to 30 minute workouts 5 days a week. I think full body makes sense because you're never going to be able to challenge anything enough that it won't be recovered within a day or two by the time that you get back around to it.
Yeah.
Whereas if you are spending a day just hammering out your biceps and back, it's probably and you're doing that for an hour to an hour and a half. Yeah, you're gonna need a couple days of recovery.
And to be fair though, if he is only doing 30-minute sessions and he's putting on muscle that fast, those better be real intense sessions.
Oh yeah,
you're going to failure on it every
you're
set.
You're doing
like, you're
2 hard-working sets per exercise, and you're hitting like 5 to 8 exercises.
And they're all
per
compound.
Workout. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Like, that's tough.
Arms, little chest and back.
When did you start working out?
I started working out at the end of high school because I was a late bloomer, very late bloomer, no hair on the legs, got made fun of, wouldn't wear shorts because people would see how I didn't have any hair on my legs yet as like a junior in high school. And I wanted to change my body. I wanted to like take control. So I started working out, and I would do the workout that I mentioned earlier, the push-ups, pull-ups, dips, and sit-ups. I would do 4 sets of 25 of those, and I would run home. And I started to notice a difference. People that I was friends with also started to notice a difference and wanted to do what I did, but they would come out and try to do 4 sets of 25 push-ups, pull-ups, dips, and sit-ups and couldn't come even close. And so I would only see them once and they'd never come back. So
that's a very hard program to do.
It is. You got to work your way up to it.
Like the pull-ups, push-ups, dips, and sit-ups.
Yeah.
They're hitting chest and tries twice.
Yeah.
Pull-ups are just hard on their own. Like,
yeah.
If he's cranking out 25 on broken, like that's tough.
If you have anything even remotely close to like 20 to 30% body fat, you're probably not making it through that workout.
Probably not.
Yeah. So if you're starting with a much leaner physique, probably be okay transitioning into it. But
That's a tough one.
Yeah.
I just learned to be a bit of a lone wolf in the gym.
What other types of training do you do?
The other training would probably be fight training. For the show that I'm on, Reacher, I've got an amazing team of stunt people that are constantly trying to make me look like the real deal. Every time I think my cardio's on point, I go do a little fight training and I get gassed in 3 minutes.
Yes. Martial arts training, whether it's boxing, jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai, any of that stuff, extremely cardiovascularly demanding.
As well as
that's probably why he hasn't mentioned really doing any cardio. Because if he's doing that on a regular basis, that's going to cover it.
100%. As well, the risk of injury with a lot of that stuff, like you need to and should work out because of how taxing it can just be on the tissues of your body. If you take a wrong fall, if you get thrown in a weird position that your body isn't used to, it's going to want to fight back against you. So a lot of the training and stuff that those guys do, like range of motion is incredibly important for that stuff.
Yeah. And if he's doing that daily, if he's doing some kind of martial arts daily, it makes even more sense why he's only doing 30-minute training sessions.
100%.
Like,
yeah.
I think there's probably better ways to what am I trying to periodize it, I guess?
Yeah. But even at this point, he really doesn't need to do a ton of work to be able to maintain what he's already gained.
That's
right?
true.
So it's probably like during the filming season, he might be pushing a little bit harder, like he said, eating a little bit cleaner.
Yeah.
But during the off season, his workouts probably look very similar to this, just to maintain what he has. Right?
True. Yeah.
And realize I'm not even close to where I should be.
What do you consider an intense workout?
What I consider an intense workout is when I hit a full body day as hard as I can. That's going to include lunges, split squats, leg extensions, and leg curls. So that'll be the lower half. On the upper half, I'll hit the chest, and my goal is to get to 100 reps of bench. I'll start on incline and
I did 100 reps of bench the other day. It was hard.
It's difficult for muscle mass.
Yeah.
Unnecessary.
Like, 100%.
Yeah.
and
Like,
decline. Trying to do, like 225, so heavy weights. I'll walk that all the way down.
225 for
If I
100
can
reps.
get through that, I think I've...
that's taking
Are
like
you
a whole
breaking it
workout,
up
man.
into
Yeah,
sets or anything else? Is that the total volume? I'm kind
Like
of want a
100
little
reps
bit
of
more information.
225. Like, that's wild.
If you're doing it in a single set, oh my god, yeah. Like, listen, sign up for a competition, set a new world record, whatever.
Like, just
If he's
send that to Guinness.
Yeah, exactly. Break it up into sets is most likely what's going on. Like 4 sets,
10 sets of 10, maybe. But even that would be.
Yeah,
depending
that'd
on
be
what his
rough.
max
Like, even
is, right?
4 sets of 25. But I could see him doing 4 by 25 with the amount of reps and everything else that he was talking about.
He does seem to like the higher reps. I imagine that it's 10 by 10, like German volume training.
Yeah. Or even if he's including the warm up reps in that 100 rep total.
Like, he must bench 315. Or he's doing it on the
Yeah.
Smith machine as well, which makes it a tiny bit easier,
Oh,
I guess.
A lot easier.
Yeah.
I'll be honest.
One. It's tough to get through a full set, though.
Are you a max out kind of guy?
I don't max out a lot because for me, my whole goal is to stay a certain size for years. I want to do 22 seasons of I want to be 100 years old and still playing Reacher. However, I threw up 355 the other day and I felt really good about it. And it's like, wasn't even like one.
So see, that makes sense.
Yeah.
225
For
10 sets of 10.
Yeah.
I could see it. You know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely.
Like,
And
it's
like,
still a lot
what,
of volume.
5 sets
but
of
still
20?
cuts.
5 sets of 20, I feel like would be more up his alley, especially with the high volume stuff I was doing before.
Yeah, maybe.
It was like 10. So I don't even know what my max is, but don't ask me to do a squat though. I'd be lucky to get 145.
Did you and Henry work out together while shooting your new movie?
I let him do his thing.
I can squat more than Reacher.
Dude, there you go. That's a flex.
Yeah.
I do my thing, he do his thing. I think we're at 2 different places. I was coming out of Reacher in fighting shape. My goals were a little bit different than what his were at the time. But yeah, he works hard. He works hard. He's an inspirational watch.
What music do you listen to when you're working out?
Unless I'm doing like an intense set of sprints, I'll listen to some NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, something really pump me up. But I listen
when working out.
Just whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not like I don't have a huge bias. Like, I have my 2000s pop punk alternative rock playlist, but I like some hip hop and stuff like that. Sprints.
Yeah.
What are your take on sprints?
Dude, phenomenal. Love them.
Yeah.
As long as your body won't give out on you while doing sprints, I think it should be worked into most of everybody's program.
Yeah.
The majority of people, as is, they don't get enough hard, fast power type of work.
Mhm.
So it would cover the majority of that. Like Because your real power sports are anything within athletics or sports themselves, and then Olympic lifting, right? If you are bodybuilding or you're powerlifting, anything else like that, you need your CNS to fire hard, but you're never going to be able to train it as hard as sprints in any of the other movements that you're really doing.
Yeah, I think sprints should be included in a lot of people's programs as well. That being said, if you haven't been doing sprints and you want to add them in, slowly add them in.
Yeah.
Don't go 100% right out of the gate, and make sure you warm up.
Yeah.
Like with some
even jump rope beforehand and other stuff like that. Just getting your body used to plyometrics again. If you haven't done them for a while, jump rope is phenomenal for that. Just skipping in general,
or some like bike sprints to kind of like just get you going.
100%.
A podcast usually I feel like I want to kill two birds with one stone, and so I'm working out the mind while I'm working out the body.
Do you have any
podcasts?
Long distance cardio stuff. 100% a podcast guy.
Love it. Yep.
Big podcast guy.
There you go.
And audiobooks.
Yeah.
scars?
Do I have any scars? Can you see the shoulder scar from the shoulder surgery there?
Yeah.
What's your most meaningful tattoo?
3 of them represent my kids' names. Caleb, for example, is my oldest boy, and his name means peaceful dove. One means brave warrior leader, so we've got, the crest. Eden, my middle, so we've got an abstract flame there for our very unique artist.
What keeps you motivated to stay fit?
I stay motivated because my job depends on it. Not everybody has that kind of motivation, so I understand how difficult it can be for a lot of people to feel like, why do I need to hit the gym again today? You gotta.
That's a
Very valid point.
Yeah, very valid point. Very good point. The motivation of it being part of your job is huge.
Yeah.
If you don't have that, it can be really hard to kind of force yourself to go to the gym.
Even like he was talking about before, where he wants there to be 22 seasons of Reacher and him still being the size that he is.
Yeah.
Hey, fantastic goals. Even the majority of people, I think, should be thinking a lot more long-term about their health, of what they want to be capable of doing when they're in their 60s, 70s, 80s, everything else like that. What do you want your body to be able to keep up with you for? Because where it's at nowadays is heavily going to determine that.
Yeah. And even like most people won't be able to think that long-term or keep a goal set for that amount of time. But like, think about what you can do today.
Yeah.
Like, can you
just go for a walk when you're having your coffee in the morning, or spend some time playing outside with your kids?
Like, does your fitness level stop you from going for hikes with friends?
Yeah.
Is there events that you want to do that your fitness level is stopping you from? That those are reasons that you should be in the gym. Like, do you get tired when you go to a concert and stand there for the 3 hours or whatever a concert takes? Like, maybe you should be getting in the gym so you can enjoy those activities, right?
And it doesn't need to be much. Just like what Reacher's doing, 20, 30 minutes. Most people try and spend an hour. I don't know, for the majority of people, even that could be too much. Just figure out what fits in your schedule and go from there.
Yeah.
Put the work in. You got to be a friend with pain. It's just got to be part of your mantra.
Glad you said that, Alan, because we invited your old buddy Payne in for these rapid-fire questions.
Ooh.
Workout time, 7 a.m. or 7 p.m.?
7 a.m.
Squat?
Ooh.
7 a.m. or 7 p.m.?
7 p.m. Part of the reason I like strength work, giving your body and your nervous system time to warm up, just like your car sitting in winter.
Yep.
Give it the day to warm up, so that way you can go lift some heavy weights later on. Just make sure that your gas tank isn't empty. So get some good food in before the workout. That's kind of the main caveat.
7 a.m.?
Yep.
Just wake up earlier and you'll be ready to go.
There you go. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Or deadlift?
Deadlift.
Favorite song in your workout?
Hold on,
what was
missed
it?
that one.
Squat
Go
or-
back a little bit. Squat or deadlift?
I think that's what it
For
was.
these rapid-fire questions.
We're not rapid enough.
Yeah.
Workout time, 7 a.m. or 7 p.m.?
7 a.m.
Squat or deadlift?
Squat. I just like it more.
I'm going to say squat, but I like deadlifts more.
So deadlifts then. You say you like deadlifts more.
I like deadlifts more, but squats are more practical.
I know, but you're more of a deadlift.
I am
This
more
is
of a
your
deadlift.
opinion.
Okay,
Yeah,
fine. Deadlift.
Favorite song in your workout playlist?
Magic Hour.
Yeah. What's yours right now?
Remember the Name by Fort Myer, baby, dude.
Wow, okay.
Going out to football practices and
Yeah.
stuff. If I need
right.
something to amp me up, sure. Yeah.
That's a good one. For me, I like El Diablo by MGK right now.
Ooh, okay.
I know it's a weird one,
Yeah,
but
no, I hear you.
I'm into it. I like the beat.
CrossFit, yay or nay?
Hell no.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
CrossFit's fine. It's just most people try going way too hard, way too fast, which is where you
Yeah.
run into issues.
Like CrossFit requires a decent amount of auto regulation.
Yeah.
If you auto regulate well,
You'll probably be okay.
then you'll probably be all right. Yeah. Take rest days.
Yeah.
Pull-ups or chin-ups?
Ooh. Pull-ups are cooler.
I like pull-ups, man.
Pull-ups, yeah.
Pull-ups.
Pull-ups.
Dumbbells or kettlebells?
Dumbbells.
Dumbbells.
Yeah.
Like,
Everything-
you can do kettlebells. They're fine.
Yeah.
You got to do a lot of really cool, fancy stuff with them.
Everything you can do with a kettlebell, you can do with a dumbbell. You can swing a
Yeah.
dumbbell. It's
Yeah.
just a little bit harder.
Yeah, exactly.
Dumbbells.
Cold plunge or sauna?
Sauna.
Sauna.
Yeah.
Cold
Plunge. Even though I love the sauna.
Cardio, zone 2 or zone 5?
I like zone 5.
That's a tough one.
Dude, I got to go zone 5. I set a new heart rate max this summer. Come on.
Yeah, I'd probably go zone 5.
Yeah.
Like I like zone 2, but I'd probably go zone 5.
5.
Big legs or big arms?
Big arms. All day.
I've been stuck with big legs most of my life and always had tiny arms.
Yeah.
I like the stuff that big legs allow you to do.
Yeah, I like how big arms look.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
everybody's got big arms.
Not everybody's
Yeah.
got big arms. If you have big
Yeah.
arms and you're walking around,
Yeah, people
You're
notice
like-
that you have big arms.
they're like, hell
But
yeah.
if you look at a guy that has big arms versus a guy that has big legs, it's like, oh,
Nobody's
damn.
going to notice a guy with big legs because you wear pants.
Right now. When you wear pants.
Wish big legs,
There you
but
go.
big arms.
Yeah,
Biggest compliment, jacked, ripped, swole, or cut?
What is
jacked, ripped, swole, or cut.
I feel like ripped is like the
Yeah.
compliment. Like, hey, man, you look
Dude,
ripped.
when people say that I look jacked, I probably feel
Jacked
happy.
is pretty good, yeah.
it?
Jacked, ripped, swole, cut.
Swole.
If you could work out with anyone, dead or alive, who would it be?
Oh,
Oh, that's tough.
even though we kind of shit on him a little bit, I feel like Tom Platz. Dude, you won't be able to walk the next day.
Yeah.
But honestly, Arnold, screw it.
Really?
Yeah, just to have the guy that get the next rep done, get it done, lift the weight. Just to have that in your ear, man.
You know
like
what?
you can't give up.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Stone Cold Steve
I
Austin.
feel like it would just be cool. Like, it's such a nostalgia hit.
Yeah,
you
true,
know?
very true.
Arnold Schwarzenegger. No, get lost. I'm dying.
Honestly, overall,
Yeah.
not that bad.
I think
Like,
it's totally fine. Like,
Yeah.
like his nutrition seems fairly balanced, fairly normal. A little lack of veggies.
Yeah.
Like he should eat more vegetables, but he's got the fruit in there. Workout routine, like it works for him, so
right.
I think that's kind of what matters.
Mhm.
What do you think?
I think it's fine for the most part with where he is. Again, he's been doing this for a long enough period of time
Yeah.
that, again, his goal primarily, like he was talking about, is to maintain.
Yeah.
Occasionally, he'll go up and down a few pounds over the course of the year, but again, that's really just for the movie role. I think he should fix whatever's going on with his squats
Yeah.
because he needs to use the washroom when he's older.
Yeah.
Get your hips working better. It'll just save you more as you're doing your stunts, everything else.
Yeah.
That's kind of the biggest red flag that kind of popped up. But you know what? He's got a team of professionals. Hopefully they're working on it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
for the most part, not that bad. I like some of the little cheats that he has, whereas rather than reaching for like a protein bar or whatever else, honestly, meat and cheese, not the worst thing in the world to
Yeah.
get some extra
Not
protein, in,
terrible.
right?
like yeah, like he could optimize, of course, more, but I feel like people need to stop trying to optimize and stop trying to min-max your life and just kind of live a little bit.
For most of the movie star workouts and other stuff that I've seen, it's really not that bad.
Yeah,
but
that's
again, his goal is to maintain. It's not to actively put on size.
Yeah.
I think taking a look at some of those movie transformation workouts and other stuff like that, that would be fun to dive into.
We'll get into some of those later.
Yeah, but for where he's is, like, again, what,
Yeah.
like, probably give it like a good 7 or an 8 out of 10.
Yeah, like an 8 or
fine.
9. I think an 8 or 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
I like Reacher, so
Yeah, he's a cool dude.
give him a little bonus.
Heck yeah.
9.5.
Also-
Yeah, what do you think about the ramen?
Ramen.
That was spicy as hell. I
Yeah.
was sweating. I was snotting. Tastes good though.
Not too bad.
I think
I give it a
water
5.
in. Yeah.
I give it.
Mountain Dew Baja Blast.
Oh, dude, phenomenal.
Yeah, I liked it.
That's in closer to an 8.
I'm into
That might occasionally replace the zero sugar Dr. Pepper for me?
Oh, Dr. Pepper.
It's something, dude. Dr. Pepper's phenomenal.
This would definitely replace a Dr. Pepper because Dr. Pepper is disgusting. And he's not a real doctor, so don't have to listen to him.
Yeah, true. Very true. This is a good episode of Fitness Snacks.
Good episode. Thank you for watching.
Appreciate it.
Bye.